All right, for the sake of this next video, I went ahead and made a dummy order in our system and just a test order just so that we can see uh, how orders are placed. And in this video, I wanted to talk about order management as well as shipping methods that we now have as a part of our website, um, just so that we know how to navigate these options moving forward so that we can, make sure that our customers receive our products in a timely manner, things of that nature. So when it comes to an order being placed on your website, once that order is placed on the back end, you would be able to, of course, log into our WordPress dashboard, scroll down to where you see the WooCommerce tab, and right below it on the drop down or next to it, wherever that drop down loads, you'll see orders. You then simply select orders and it will bring you to the screen that we're looking at right now. Okay, so if you take a notice to the test order that I made, this blue check mark signifies that the order has been completed. If you do not see this blue check mark, then you will see a few other insignias that will give you the status otherwise of the order itself. So what I want to do is take a look at this order, because what happens is when an order is placed, it's not shipped automatically, right? We actually have to print off the shipping labels, place those shipping labels on a package with that product inside, and make sure that they get shipped to our customer. So when that takes place, it is our responsibility to go into this back office every day to make sure, and we do receive emails when every order is placed. I don't know if you just saw this pop up on my screen, but it was about the new order. So every time we receive an email in reference to a new order, we will go into the system here, select the order, and make sure that it gets shipped out by printing off the shipping label and packaging the order out, of course, ourselves. So the way to do that, you can either click on the order number, you can click anywhere pretty much, but the easiest way to get to all the information you want to get to see is to go to the actions column here to the right, click the I to be able to view the order. All right, so slide this over. So I just made this dummy order. It's not real. I'm not actually charging myself 20 bucks. I'm not actually shipping this out, of course. This is just an example. So this is what your orders will look like. If a customer has paid via PayPal with their credit or debit card, the payment will show as payment via PayPal. It will give you the PayPal transaction ID. I made this up. This is not a real transaction ID. But I made this up, but it'll show the PayPal transaction ID associated to your order. That way it has a paper trail of breadcrumbs to track your payments all the way through PayPal. Okay. Um, Now this order is complete. It can either be pending payment, processing, on hold, canceled, or refunded, or even failed. So those are the status options that you have for orders. But what I want us to pay more close attention to um, is the shipping label box right here. The shipping label box is everything, and right now we have a prompt that to purchase shipping labels, you will first need to add a credit card, and that is very true. When it comes to purchasing your shipping labels, they're they're a few cents per label, so they don't cost a lot, so don't be alarmed. But there is a cost per shipping label that you print off that you use to ship your items to your customers. So keep that in mind. But also we have order notes. And now these order notes this is a very special area, because here you can add notes to an order if a customer calls in about their disapproval of how their product was shipped, or if they were just upset with the product in itself and they called customer service in reference to their order. If we get a call in reference to a customer's order, we need to be placing notes in this add note section. This keeps up in real time with our payment processor. Once PayPal receives notification of the payment, it would list it here. It would also list the last four digits of the credit card used with that PayPal account for our purchase. It would show once we have our shipping label once we've added a credit or debit card to the shipping label option, and we are able to ship those labels or products with those labels. It would also, in the order notes section, show once the shipping label has been printed, and once you have furthermore let the system know that you have successfully shipped that item to the customer. So there's definitely a key, a major key in this order notes area. It helps us stay organized as a business. That's definitely of great importance. Uh, Now, if you notice here in the product listing for the product selected for this order, if you go down to this corner, you have an option to refund the order. Okay, so you can refund the entire amount. You can refund a small amount. It doesn't matter, and you can either refund this uh, through another payment gateway if you have one, or through PayPal the way that it came. I suggest always refunding via PayPal because we don't have another payment gateway other than PayPal. So we can't refund manually. We have to refund with PayPal. So if you ever run into that issue, always refund via PayPal. Okay. I could select the amount. It says refund. I can refund that whole $20 via PayPal. You see, optional. You can put in a refund reason, and that will also show in our order notes area once you process that refund. Now these are custom fields that we don't necessarily need to be worried about. Downloadable product permissions and things like that. Of course, the Revolution slider. These are all editable fields from just the development end of our site. So we don't need to worry about those. When it comes to placing orders, though, this is definitely key. And I'll go into shipping a little bit more in this video here as well. But in the meantime, just so that we don't confuse our system, I'm gonna move to bin, meaning delete this order. And as we see, now there are no orders found. But if I go to the bin, you'll still be able to see it. Of course, I will delete it permanently though. Okay. All right. So while that's working, okay, cool. Let me go ahead and highlight some points within our shipping once again. And I'll show you here in our WooCommerce settings how you can get to this shipping tab and make the same changes by adding your credit or debit card so that we can be able to print our shipping labels. Okay, so we have two shipping methods that are available for our customers right now. We can either ship via USPS or have them locally pick up their items. And I think that's a powerful option to have since we are a local business for the time being in the greater Atlanta area. I think that customers would appreciate being that they may be in closer quarters to you than either they or you may realize, and charging them for shipping would possibly be, an inconvenience. So I think that the local pickup option is great, but we can always remove it if need be. The way that we'd actually go about doing that, let me show you. We can always remove the local pickup option if we go to this edit option right here under United States. We will see that the two shipping methods that we have, like I said, are our USPS and our local pickup option. If we want to delete our local pickup option, we can simply hit delete right here. Or if we want to just take it off of the website temporarily, we can slide that toggle bar back so that it is not enabled, but it is still there. So we can simply enable or disable it however we want. And that's completely left to your personal preference. All right, so moving forward, again, that document explaining different shipping preferences from WooCommerce is definitely key because here we also have the ability to add different types of packages. Let's say our product is smaller than the average size package, and we can go to the packages tab here. Let's say our product is smaller than the size packages that USPS sells in their priority mail or express mailbox packages or what have you. We can add our own package. We can add a customized size package. Let's say you know that your product is the size of a a small alarm clock, and you don't need these size boxes, no matter what size they are. And you can actually open up these drop downs to see the sizes of the various boxes that the United States Postal Service will offer with these various services. Okay, but if you want something customized, you can always add your own package. Simply add a package, whether it's a unbox or an envelope, give it a name, give it dimensions, and there you go. It's that simple. Um, but again, in the shipping labels tab moving forward, here is where you have an option to go ahead and print your shipping labels. You can either print them with the paper being an actual label or a letter. I suggest if you don't have the label paper, use the letter option. That way that it'll print out on a piece of paper and you can tape the shipping label to your actual box. And of course, before we get to any of this, we would always, like I said on the other page, we would definitely need to add a credit or debit card to this system so that you can properly be charged for your shipping labels so that we can print them out and ship out to our customers. But with that being said, that is the basic in and out of WooCommerce and how that can help our store, our e-commerce store, as it continues to grow and flourish. Hopefully, the training videos provided on products and things of that nature will definitely be able to help. As it pertains to our actual website, there is no place on this website else that you would need to click. Stay as far away from a lot of these options as possible because they're very sensitive and they do impede on the performance and the visibility of our website. So be mindful. If you click on something by accident, make sure that you don't change anything. And if you do, make sure that you know what you're doing first. Uh, if anything, if you have any questions or concerns or maintenance that you won't be able to cover on your own, uh, feel free to give me a call. I'm more than available to assist. And with that being said, this is the end of our training. Peace and blessings to you all at POSH Concierge, and I wish you the best.